Hi everyone, welcome back to the Tastefully Weird podcast. We were on hiatus for about 2 weeks because 3 lovely people in our fucking group right now have graduated college. Let's give them a round of applause. Congrats. And
thank you.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, what do you got to say for yourselves?
I am now an adult.
I'm not
Now.
I don't want to be an adult. I'm not an adult.
I'm an adult.
I'm not an adult.
All I do now is buy candy.
All I do is win no
matter what. Got money on my mind.
Well, unlike you two, I'm already an adult and I didn't have an option. So
I don't either. I'm just not.
I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a kid forever.
Well, we said it was a weekly podcast and then we took 2 weeks off, so...
well...
Are we taking another 2 after this?
No, we're not.
Okay.
We are not.
Guys, I believe I'm going to foretell we're going to take another 2 weeks after this.
No.
No, we're not going to take another 2 weeks because now we're committed.
It was a lot of work with just little me. And
It's not little you anymore.
That's why I'm saying it was hard.
It's okay, stop pushing.
Okay, guys.
Guys, this is Ellie. She's Di Kitty, and she pushes a lot.
So this is
Elita
oh my God.
Puchin.
Okay, so we're gonna go around the table and introduce ourselves, starting with this young lady over here.
Hey guys, my name is Silvana.
Did you have to put on your radio voice?
She put on her sex voice.
That's my ASMR voice.
Hi, and this is Christina.
What the hell?
No, use a better voice.
You use your voice.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Flatey.
Yeah, my grandma thinks it's sexy,
damn.
remember?
No names.
This is Allie.
Hi, my name is Joan.
Good job, Ellie.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh, so do I.
You other brothers can't deny.
Wow.
No, we can't.
When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist
Bubble butt.
and the right thing in your face, you
My
get
chair
sprung.
is really squeaky.
Yeah, we have some squeaky chairs in the room, so please, we apologize. We also are
A
very
little delirious.
limited. Yeah, we're very delirious, and also we just had a shit ton of sushi
And
So-
candy
And
before that.
ramen.
and ramen,
And candy before that.
and a really funny video that we just filmed.
Oh god, that was terrible.
That probably won't be up for
By our pace, another
probably
2 months.
next Tuesday it'll be up.
Wow.
It's going up
On Tuesday.
I just want to go to sleep.
Don't get off of me.
What the hell, bro?
Get off.
Okay, so this is the podcast in which we talk about things that we've been doing.
You're so intelligent.
So we're gonna
The
go
fuck is
ahead and
happening
talk
here?
about things we've been watching.
Joan, get
We
your
also
hand
got
off her
some
tip.
questions off of
Can't help
Snapchat
myself.
and Twitter, and maybe Facebook. I'm not quite sure. We gotta check that, but we got a few.
And you fellows out there, you know what to do with your snaps.
You like them and share them and let them know.
Mm-hmm.
You come
We
back here
love
and
them
get all the
emoticons that hide particular items of your body.
Okay, so Lord have mercy. Okay,
Lord.
so first things first.
Have a mercy.
Let's go around and talk about what we've been watching on the TVs, on the Netflix, those big ones. Again, starting on this side of the table.
I personally, I don't know if I mentioned this. Okay, I said I was done with Friends, right?
I think you were done with
Okay.
Friends.
What's
What's wrong with Friends?
She finished
No,
it.
she
She
finished
Oh,
it.
okay.
I am now on finishing up the 3rd season of 30 Rock.
Oh!
Very funny. I finished Kimmy Schmidt.
Yes.
Very funny as well. And now I am. Is this just shows?
Yeah, it just shows.
Okay, that's my update since last time.
I watched Daredevil, Kimmy Schmidt, and then they forced me to watch Game of Thrones.
It
and
was-
now-
Isn't that okay? Whoa, we didn't force
we didn't
you,
force
and
you.
you're fucking welcome.
I don't know what you're
You're
talking about.
fucking welcome,
I fucking forced her.
Anthony. You
They sat
literally
me-
give hugs, and that's like forcing people.
They sat me in front of the TV and kept my eyes open all night.
No, we didn't.
No,
Yo, fuck you, bitch. You were harassing me for my HBO Go password.
which I didn't actually use.
All right,
By the
then
way.
suck a dick.
She used mine.
No, I didn't.
No, use your own?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sweet.
had to go onto the onlines. So yeah, I'm on the second season of Game of Thrones currently. I'm on episode either 5 or 6. I think it's 6.
I can spoil it for you.
I was up all night.
I'm kidding.
Can you not
dare
tell? She
spoil it
looks
for her.
exhausted.
Thank you, John.
I guarantee you she's
Not
gonna
in
go
a
home.
battle.
I guarantee you she's gonna go home, be like, "Oh, I'm so tired, guys."
And she's
I'm
gonna
so
continue
tired."
watching
Yeah, she's
it.
gonna continue watching. She's gonna finish the season.
I won't be surprised because when I started watching it, the thing is, I watched the first episode, the pilot of the first season. So I watched that 3 times before I finally continued because I always fell asleep because I watched it late.
I think that happened to me too.
Yeah.
But twice for me.
Until I started watching that show starting at 7 p.m., I didn't stop.
Yeah.
I watched all season 1. I binged it through. So if that was 7, then it was
like a
what till like
Portlandia
5
situation.
in the morning, I think.
Probably.
Or my math might be like
7,
totally
8,
wrong.
9, 10, 11.
Well, we know how to do maths.
3, 4.
I don't think there's nothing wrong
10
with
episodes?
Ellie.
Yeah, 5 in the morning. Yeah. So at 5 in the morning, and then I went to sleep. I woke up at 12, and then I started season 2, did another full run, went to
Yeah.
sleep,
Damn.
and then woke up another 5 hours after that, and then the last 4.
What?
This was because this was before season 4, so I watched the first 3 seasons that way, and I loved every moment of it. It was fantastic.
I wasn't.
How can you not?
I wasn't loving it because it's not like it's. I like adventure and I like action and I like sci-fi, fantasy, and I didn't really get into it up until I think the last episode. It really was like, oh crap, now I gotta continue. So I stayed
Yeah,
up all
we
night
did
and
the
I
same
watched.
thing.
I watched 5
Really?
episodes.
I
Yeah.
watched episode 1. The
episode 1
premiered,
last
and I
was
was
fun.
hooked.
Yeah,
I was
after,
hooked. Episode 1.
after this
I was
homeboy.
okay.
It didn't.
Oh, by the way,
didn't
guys,
hook me,
there's gonna
though.
be a ton of spoilers in this episode. Just letting you know ahead of time because we.
Beware.
Yeah, beware.
Well, they're
The
made.
night is dark.
There
and full
may
of terror.
we're gonna try to not say it, but yeah,
It'll most
episode
likely be
1,
said.
the ending of episode 1 of Game of Thrones was pretty much what made me want to keep watching it.
Yeah, exactly. It was the end
Yeah.
of season 1.
Really?
The
What was
end
the
of season
end?
1 or end of episode 1?
It was okay. I like the first episode of season 1 and the last episode of season 1. Those were obviously like the first episode was what hooked me, but I had to watch it twice because the first time I only watched half, and then when I finally watched the last episode, that's when I was like, oh, "Fuck yeah!" And I think I caught up to season 3.
What
Wow.
hooked me of episode 1 was the part where John asks, "When are you gonna talk to me about my mom?" And then the whole conversation he had with Robert Baratheon in the middle of their journey back to King's Landing when they stop in the middle of the field and they have lunch. That conversation hooked me. And
My
like,
brother's
I-
like, "You're gonna love Jon Snow. You're gonna love him. I know it, and I did." I knew
But
it.
Jon Snow, the thing is, he's so interesting. Like, he's, to me, he's boring, but he's interesting at the same time.
I don't find him
He's, like,
boring at
mysterious.
all. I feel like he's so relatable. He's so relatable in a way. Not completely, but in a way, he's so relatable. And I just, every time I see him, I just want to wrap him in a little
pure.
blanket and be like, dude, somebody loves you. Because I feel like he thinks that nobody loves him. I'm like, bro, somebody loves you,
Yeah,
man.
fucking Ghost. Ghost is the
Ghost
shit.
is the
I
shit.
love him.
How fucking cute was it when he pulls him up and he's like, oh, in the on the river? And he's like,
My
"Oh."
favorite part
And they're like,
currently are the doggies.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
The
of course.
The direwolves.
They,
I
they,
wish
they
I
were
could have
real
one.
dogs in the first season, and then they become
I noticed
because
that.
they
Yeah,
grow
they were puppies.
no, but they grow them throughout that
Yeah.
season, and then in season 2, I
They're
just watched an
monsters.
episode where he threatens Jaime Lannister with the direwolf,
Yeah.
and the thing is like half of him.
yeah, no,
half
but
of
it's
Robb Stark.
CGI. Because the thing is, the dogs. Because I watched the DVD specials. The dogs were like tearing up the sets and like
Oh,
peeing on
wow.
things
Mm.
and like
believe
not
that.
paying attention because they're wolves. They're not trained, so they were just like, "Bleh," and fucking just destroying everything. The poor fucking dogs. But apparently they loved them a lot. They use them still like for some scenes, but they don't use them.
Well, you know that what's this girl? She kept her wolf lady. She
yeah,
actually
she-
Sansa actually adopted it and it's her
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Aw. That's so cute.
Oh my god.
And she named her Lady. Isn't her name Lady?
Christina, cover your ears. So how's everybody liking the season so far?
Amazing.
I like it. I like
It's
it
so great. It's everything I've wished for and prayed for in the last 8 months that I've been waiting since last season.
And I'm still thrilled. That's
It's
because
still-
I for me it's fresh. I'm not like everyone else.
Same
I don't.
here.
Well, not everyone else, but there's a lot of people who read the books, and there's a lot of people who look ahead. And I just like that's the thing. I'm immersed already in the world that they create through the show, so I'm liking it. But people obviously have different opinions because they have a role in their head, and it's it never matches. That's why when you have movies and books, it never goes up to par for what they put it out to be.
Oh, of
And
course.
It
yeah.
depends. It depends because I've read a book that the movie was exactly the same as the book. And I didn't know how they fucking did it, but it was exactly
Right, and that's
Well, I mean,
that's
there's
one
also those
occasion
that
in
are
a sense.
certain books don't measure up, or the other way around. I mean, it's usually the book that's better because they get to more detail and you get a lot more into the world itself. It's not just them showing it to you.
Yeah, and I fall in love with this world and this universe. It is the same. It has also happened with another show I started back in December, which Ellie's read the books. It's for that Spans series,
Oh, the best show
and
ever.
I mean I like it a lot. And it's not 100% with the book from what I remember you were explaining, but it just it throws a lot
pretty
into
close. It's like
Right.
Game of Thrones close to the book. It's you pretty much read the first book. It's just that one is a little more different
They
because
mesh
of
things.
the tone. Yeah, they meshed part of the second book into the first, and also like some of the tone isn't there in certain parts. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty spot on.
But
I
the thing
recommend
is
it.
also, for that, like, what you were also telling me before the series even started, that the showrunners were pretty much the authors of the book. Like, they were there every day and making sure things followed through as best as they can, which is good. When you have a lot of these other adaptations, especially for movies, it's producers making the change, and also you're going by a vision of a director that is going through how he thought the universe was going to be. So yeah, I mean, he has the opportunity to make this world the way he felt when he read the book, or she, it doesn't matter, it's whoever. And I mean, that's what you get, and not everyone's going to be happy with, because that's not what they imagine it to be. And that's the sense. Like, I'm happy, like, I would definitely want to read the books for Game of Thrones, but like I feel like if I even start now, I'm not going to enjoy it the same way I'm enjoying at this moment. But I probably will enjoy it even more once this series ends, and then get into this world, like, because it's so detailed from what I hear, and I'll get to know more than what even happened in the series.
But at least
be
for me
more
personally,
convinced,
that's
yeah.
the difference between having a movie that's a series, so something like Harry Potter that ended up having
Different
like
directors,
6 different
yeah.
directors
Yeah,
up
yeah.
into the last 3 movies. And then you have something like Game of Thrones, which has a Bible, which that's what all of the directors abide by.
Yeah.
All of the tone of each episode is basically the same because they're working off of the Bible. Not each director gets to change what the world feels like and what it looks like.
They do it.
They do, but it's minimal enough.
I just
that
feel
you
like
don't
if they
feel it.
didn't, then like
then
there's no point of having a director.
Yeah. It's not like Harry
All
Potter,
they do
in
is
which
change shots. That's what a director
No.
comes and does. In that show, yeah. Because everything's the same. They follow a strict guideline because that show is too specific. You cannot change it. You cannot get
every show has a
experimental
Bible.
with it. So like they don't really do much. Every director that comes in pretty much comes in to get that credit. Be like, yeah, I directed an episode of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
But I mean,
guess they have to get their
every
start.
TV show has different directors. Every TV show has not one director directs every episode. It would be impossible.
Even like
No, right, but
even
like
star directors that come in to start off a series, they don't keep on directing.
Yeah,
like
like
Martin
Boardwalk
Scorsese or
Boardwalk
David,
Empire.
Which if you would have stayed, it would have been very
or
good.
David Fincher for House of Cards.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But they're the ones who end up writing the
They
Bible
left
and
a
like
style.
yeah, exactly. And while a director can change it, it's very minimal because it's a show. You can't change the style of a show. In a movie, you have more creative input. And you literally Alfonso Cuarón changed Harry Potter entirely. It was an entirely different movie from the first two.
It's the worst movie.
Yeah, Alejandro. No, I like that movie a lot. I know a lot of people don't.
But
I know a lot of people don't, but I liked it, and it also set the tone for the rest of the franchise.
But it don't. For me personally, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I envisioned when reading the book. It went into left field. Basically, it was such a dark movie, and I had felt, especially watching the first two, it was such a happy and like
magical,
yeah.
No, right, but I felt things because of the dark tones, but a much more serious path for Harry. And this is again, like, this is coming from someone who didn't read the whole series. Yeah. So as a theatrical experience, I thoroughly enjoyed the whole franchise, and I thought like it progressively went a certain direction. The third one was my favorite because I love that director, but
I'm not a fan of his in other movies.
I love Children of Men. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I could rewatch that movie. I have almost like pretty much once a year since it came out.
You know who else worked on Children of Men?
Who?
The showrunners. Well, some of the showrunners or producers of The Expanse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're like the main directors, I think. Or producers. I don't know. They're one of those.
That movie is fantastic. It's one of my favorite sci-fis that came out in the 2000s.
I'll try and watch that.
It's really good. It's a really good movie.
It's just not. Is it based off of anything, or is it just?
No, I think it's an original script.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong, but I think it's an original.
It's probably that. I just like it's the Harry Potter thing. I can't.
No,
Holding grudges.
But Savannah, do you
I already
like?
said what I.
Yeah, you already said.
Friends.
No. Did you like the? Are you liking the Game of Thrones where it's going?
Oh, I like it so far. It's just the beginning. So, the second episode had what I wanted. So, I'm pretty satisfied with it. But as I still need to see more. It's not. It's not strong enough yet. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it was pretty strong last episode.
Pretty strong.
But it's just like I expected it, so
right.
Giving away.
Did you say if you liked it or not?
Oh, I love it. I love the first two episodes of this season. I've enjoyed them. I thought they were pretty good. I also got what I wanted from the last episode 2. I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it in episode 2. I was expecting it in episode 3, like I had discussed in our other video that we live streamed.
We also talked about that too between us. That we expected it on episode
we had discussed it. That episode 3 was going to be the episode that was going to happen. Because I don't know, it makes sense to me. It makes sense that they would make us wait longer. Right. But in the Game of Thrones style, like you said before, it's either on episode 9 or episode 2 that shit happens. And that's exactly, they kept that tradition, and that was episode 2.
Right. I was actually thinking that they were gonna, because of the way that the show's been paced so far, because they were waiting on George R. R. Martin to actually fucking release the book, which Jesus Christ, dude, release your goddamn book, please.
Hello, bro.
No, release it.
His creative juices to keep flowing.
He's written already like 3,000 pages for the one book. He doesn't need to wait anymore. He's got enough in there. I don't need to know how fucking detailed his turkey dinner is, because that's what he always fucking.
That's how he's done it in the past.
I know.
I actually want to know exactly how that turkey dinner comes out.
Oh, you'll know if you read one of the books. Like, you'll
want to know how juicy and moist that turkey.
Are people fucking while they're eating and describing this turkey leg?
I think no.
Does he describe in detail when Daenerys fucks Dario?
Yeah.
Oof, then I'm reading the book.
He also describes in detail Daenerys with one of the servant girls that she's teaching.
That scene though. Oh.
No, she's teaching one of the servant girls how to do it.
One of the servant girls teaching her how to do it.
Yeah. But that was in the show.
It's more detailed.
They don't fuck in the show.
In the
Can
book.
you read that excerpt?
I'm not gonna read it now.
That would be amazing. I want to read that excerpt.
Can you send it to us?
I'm sorry, but that when Drogo walks in the night that she finally is like, okay, I'm going to reciprocate, and he's not raping her. That was so hot, man. The way that he like tosses her over and just fucking rams into her. Damn.
Oh my. Are you okay, Joan? It's really late, guys. I apologize.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched that scene like 10 times.
I apologize, guys.
I was like,
Joan is also a fan of. Oh no, I don't know if I can say that.
She's a fan of Bad Dragons.
Oh.
what is that? Oh, I'm sorry.
We're eating Starburst right now.
It's so loud.
Delicious.
But yeah,
I don't know what's Bad Dragons.
We'll tell you later.
No,
We'll talk about it later.
No, tell me now.
No.
No.
We'll tell you about it later. So
Tell me now.
There's a whole Game of Thrones thing about it.
Basically, I thought that maybe the showrunners were gonna hold out at least until even episode 9. I was like, yo, they're gonna fuck it.
No, that's like Walking Dead. Fuck Walking Dead.
No.
Dude,
But the
I'm
thing is,
glad
they've been
they
doing
did
a lot of
this.
things very slowly. So I was just like, okay, it's gonna take a while. And then there was an
but
interview
they
where
need
he's
to
like,
make
I'm
the
dead
show.
a lot in the show. Like I'm super dead a lot in the show. And I'm like, so I was
said that?
expecting. Yeah, he said that he's like
I'm super dead a lot. Super dead.
he's
Super dead alert.
he said that he was mostly there just to be a corpse. So I was like, okay, obviously he's leading people off, but I was just like, you know, when they said that about Star Wars, when they would say certain things about Star Wars The Force Awakens, like, oh, there's not really a lot of, you know, Luke has a minor role. I was already thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get like 10 seconds of Luke, you know. So like to me, I was like, okay, he's probably gonna be dead. Huh?
Is he even 10 seconds in?
Yeah, it is. It's like
No,
about
yeah,
20 seconds.
it's about a good. He's
Remember the
It's a
camera's
stare
like-
down, remember?
yeah, it's a
They're
good.
just staring at each other.
So like to me, I thought that's what it was. Like, okay, so I'm preparing myself for this, and then it wasn't that, and then I'm happy, because now I know he's alive in the books. She saw the last bit of the
So
episode.
what have you guys watched?
Oh, I've been behind like all of my shows, except Game of Thrones, obviously, because if I miss that, I'll regret it. But yeah, last thing I watched today was Nashville. I'm still 2 episodes behind now, but it looks like it's getting good.
What is that show even about?
Is Hayden Panettiere back in that?
Yeah.
After Baby?
After Baby.
I only saw 2 seasons of that. I never progressed after that.
It's,
What
I
is it
like
about?
it. It's about country music. It's about artists in Nashville.
Nope.
I love country music.
It's nice, but like it's a little too much for me. At sometimes, very few
It's very
times.
soap opera-y.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's addicting to watch, but like there's some guys that are like awesome in it, but yeah, it's just it got cringy to me at the end.
Same. Well, I still like it.
It's about as Joey.
No, it's the street.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties because we have a very low budget show in which we have 3 microphones, all of which it's like to stop working.
Yep.
So we're looking to get some new microphones, guys. I'm not
to
gonna
donate?
lie. If you like to donate to us, let us
Please send $300 to.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
know. So yeah, back to what we were saying before. What were we saying? Oh, you were talking about Nashville. Continue.
Oh yeah, I watched a show. So yeah, and the other show I've been watching on Netflix that I haven't finished because I think it's just I just don't want it to end. So I've kind of prolonged the last season. It's Buffy. I've been watching Buffy and I love it so much. It's so good. And it's not my first time watching Buffy. It's my second time watching Buffy, but I watched Buffy a long time ago. I watched it like right after it came off the air because my cousin had the seasons. But I just don't remember anything. And I've been prolonging the last season because I don't want it to end ever because Buffy's life. And I wish I was a vampire
You still
slayer.
haven't finished the last season,
No.
girl.
I'm just prolonging
Ellie,
it.
don't
No,
even.
because I was about to say, I'm
You
like,
have
I
no
did
rights.
that. I did that with Battlestar Galactica. I think the last 2 seasons I didn't watch it because like
It's
I
been
started,
a month and a half.
And you're doing.
I haven't watched
No,
it.
no,
And you're doing
it was
this
a year.
now.
It was almost a year.
I just don't want it. I don't want it to end.
I mean, I don't.
She understands. She's doing it right now
I'm
with
doing
her
it-
show.
Shut
You're doing it right now with the
up.
Trekkies. You're doing it right now
I'm
with the
doing
Trekkies.
it right now with Next Gen. It's so good.
You don't want it to end.
It's so good. Next Generation, I recommend it to literally everybody. It's such a good show. Even if, like, you just leave it on in the background and you don't even pay attention to it, it's just so good. Like, it's just, you'll catch yourself being like, I want to watch everything that's happening. They have such, like, really good in-depth, like, fucking conversations, and I love
Drink
it.
to that.
What the hell are you
drinking?
She's drinking water, guys.
What is it? What are you guys looking at?
But yeah,
We're still looking.
But yeah, I did that with Battlestar Galactica with Flady. I started watching it like a year before he did, and then I was like, I got to the last season because I was prolonging my end of it, and then I was like, oh, Flady, why don't we watch the last season together with our friends? So, and then he never finished until like 6 months after that. So, took me about a year and a half to finish Battlestar Galactica because I refused to finish it.
Yeah, I wasn't like excited to finish it either.
It's so good, but I didn't. The ending was like whatever, but the actual show's so good, so good.
Is it? What is it?
It's so good.
It's so good.
Like everybody should watch it.
How good is it?
It's so good that I'm jealous about if people watch it now and have never seen it before. I'm jealous. Because they get to experience it for the first time. I can't have that again. It was
I watched a few episodes and it was like, in books, I am currently still in the first book of Harry Potter audiobooks with Stephen Fry.
Well, that's good. Let's make that the audiobook of or the book club book of the month.
How did you get this?
That's what we're doing. And I got those files. Well, I'm on it too.
She just winked. She's looking at Christina intensely and winked.
Is this gonna be the book?
So
club?
we're not gonna elaborate on how she got the book. She just has it.
Guys, is that gonna be the book club book of the month? Harry Potter 1?
Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh, and I'm laughing so much. I'm just laughing at the book, like
laughing like in a good way.
Good way. He does the voices like I don't know, those came out before the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then they were imitating his voices then in some of them?
I guess, yeah. No, that's their voices.
Yeah. He imitates the voices.
Okay, so anyway. So books. So we're going to be reading, I guess, Harry Potter 1 for the book club book of the month. Could go to Goodreads.
I have to go back to the beginning.
Yeah. Go to Goodreads and add up the Tastefully Weird book club. If you go onto our website, TastefullyWeird.com, you can get a link directly to the book club. And then you can go ahead and follow us, and we'll discuss chapter by chapter or whatever you guys want to discuss.
Yes. I've always wanted to be a part of a book club that kind of like gets together often.
Hagrid is the name, sorry.
Hagrid.
I can't believe I forgot.
Hagrid. That gets together often enough to kind of like discuss. Like, I like the book clubs that is like, okay, we're going to read up to this chapter, and then we're going to get together, and then we're going to read up to this chapter.
Oh, can we do that?
And get together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can do that.
We get together pretty often, so.
Well, no, but this is on Goodreads, which you guys should be on. You are on. I'm your friend on Goodreads. Everybody should have a Goodreads. I think it's like one of the best websites. But then again, I'm a huge book person, so that's probably
sleeve and all
why I said that.
You're an open book.
So we're gonna get on Goodreads and we're gonna do.
Can we do Harry Potter series and then
it's
after
the
that
Philosopher's Stone.
Can we do Jane Austen, please?
We can do a Jane Austen book. Yes.
No.
I won't be here for Jane Austen.
I want to do a Jane Austen book. Harry Potter. I want to do all of Jane Austen books.
Okay.
I'm out for that. I tap out. Sorry.
I don't know if I will be in for that. Maybe.
You just lost more than half of this table.
It could just be Joan reads Jane.
I said I would read Jane Austen.
No, you wouldn't. You're just doing it just.
No,
Joan
honestly,
reads Jane.
I think you should podcast Joan and Nelly reading Jane Austen.
I think I read Jane Austen like one book so long ago, and I've never really read it.
I'm currently reading Pride and Prejudice for the third time.
Oh no!
How is it? Is it good?
It's amazing.
Gee, my asshole's so hot.
Oh, my cunt is so moist right now.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
That's Jane Austen, right?
No.
I don't think they use the word cunt.
Oh my! Joan is angry.
Angry Joan.
Angry Joan is my favorite Joan.
Whoa! That motorcycle was mad loud. Okay.
Can we do Shakespeare then?
Come on, wait for the fart motorcycle to cross. Okay,
see
go.
these
Say what you were just
more
Can
saying.
we do Shakespeare then?
Yeah. What other
Romeo.
What other books have you
Romeo.
been reading?
Where art thy
Romeo.
cock, Romeo?
What other
Juliet.
What other books?
I think this podcast has gone
No.
real sexual.
Gone sexual, gone wild, gone bananas.
Lady, is that why it's so loud? Have you been doing that this whole time?
No.
So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Silvana, can I ask you a question?
sure.
What is the best part about the Stephen Fry version of Harry Potter?
The voices. I would
The
say
voices.
the voices are. That's why I liked Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy a lot, because he did the voices really well, and I think he makes it really humorous. And I've never read the books. This is the first time, so
Jim Dale's versions are also very funny.
I feel like I've heard our other podcaster Fernando has exclusively said that this is the way to read these.
I will disagree. I grew up on Jim
Maybe,
Dale.
okay, don't
like
mark
the
my
Jim
words on
Dale,
that. He
the
said to read
Jim-
it like this.
The Jim
With Stephen
Dale,
Fry?
Does he have an accent?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he speaks with a British accent, and he does all the voices.
Through the whole novel.
He is
Yeah.
British.
Jim Dale's British.
Oh no, Jim Dale's British.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that.
No,
He just doesn't. The difference is that he doesn't do it. It's literally a different book. Stephen Fry reads the Philosopher's Stone. Jim Dale reads the Sorcerer's Stone, and he's known in.
But
the
then
US.
after that, they both read the same book.
Yeah. They were sold in 2 different regions. We don't get any of the UK stuff.
But why are there 2 versions of the first book?
Because they
Because
changed-
Americans are dumb with
Are
their
you
dumb
Joan's
English.
cousin right now
They-
from England?
Yeah, hi.
They
My name
Hi.
is Charlotte.
Our English
Nice
is
to meet
different.
you.
Charlotte.
No, oh my god, never call me that.
That's my dog's name.
Charlotte.
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 Scarlet.
Charlotte.
Scarlet.
Carlotta?
Scarlet.
Do you hail from England?
You can just call me by my middle name. It's Jane.
I love the whole troll story with Stephen Fry and this lady. You didn't find out?
He's gay.
No. With J.K.
What does
Rowling.
Did you just
gay
out
have
him?
anything
Where
to do
there was
with
a
it?
word
Married to a 17-year-old guy.
that he mentioned to J.K. Rowling. The fact that this was during the first book
Jane.
that like he had trouble saying, and then he kind of like not condescendingly, but like was surprised that she got more books, and like that kind of got out, and then she just used that word repeatedly. The one
On
that
purpose?
made him having trouble to say for the rest of the books because
Well,
he was
I didn't know
contracted
that.
for all of her books.
Yeah, yeah.
Penguin?
So
Jim Dale does all 7 books also. But they change. The difference is that they change a couple of words because the UK uses different words than we do.
Fuck yeah, it's a way to read it, you know what I'm saying?
You mean they use proper English? Yeah, I know. Thank you. Like you spell
took me-
colour wrong.
It took me
You
forever to know.
color.
You
Oh
don't.
my
You
God.
don't put the U in colour.
This
I mean,
British
it's not
lady.
colour. It's colour.
Wait, how
like
did-
you don't. You just you can't.
What?
Jane,
You
where
can't.
did
You can't.
Jane, where did
Exactly.
come
It makes
from?
no sense. Thank you. What?
You make
Jane,
no
how,
sense.
at what point did you enter the room?
Actually, what happened was that my cousin Joan, she needed to step out, and she asked me to come in.
That was.
I was waiting in the car
Mine-
this whole time. You've been
Your
up here
cousin
for
Joan
like
is
3
buying bad
hours. What did you say about my cousin?
She's buying bad dragons, he said.
Oh, she probably is using it right now. Oh,
That's
Lord.
why she excused herself.
Oh, this is what Stephen
Yeah.
Fry said when she told him that the first book got like a lot of merit and there's going to be a sequel. He says, "Good for you."
Wait,
I love him.
he said that to
What was the word,
who?
though?
To J.K.
I'm finding that
Rowling.
out. It was.
He's so brilliant, isn't he?
He is brilliant.
I fucking love him.
He's a lovely man. Have you heard his thing that you posted on Facebook? I saw it the other day.
Of course I heard it because I posted it.
Well, I did. I wasn't really asking you if you heard it. I was asking.
She's not friends
in
with you on
general.
Facebook.
Oh,
She
that's
doesn't
right.
know.
Excuse me. You're not friends with me on Facebook.
This is the
That's
first time we're
right.
meeting Jane.
That's right.
I really lovely to meet all of you. You guys seem like really, like, what's the word in it for it in America? You guys are
Awesome?
really like. Oh, you
Chill?
guys say awesome a lot.
Wicked.
Well, you're not wicked. No, you're not wicked. But when last time I came to America with my cousin, I noticed that you guys say awesome a lot, and I don't really.
Awesome.
Yeah, but why do you like you guys? Your voice gets really, really
This
high.
is okay. Can I share a story right now about that? Actually.
Yeah,
Okay?
go ahead.
Okay, so when I was working with I don't know, I've said it before, Special Olympics, during the World Games, our English athletes actually went up to us and said, how come every time we win, how come every time that we've won, all of you say, good job? And he said it like that, like with an American accent. He's like, why can't you just say congratulations or something like that? That's so corny. Like he said, and I was like,
I will have to agree with him. It's because it's like really more normal in England to congratulate someone. It's like, good job sounds like a little condescending, especially if you do it with such a high voice.
Yeah,
like
a
it's
high
like
five.
it's like, oh, good job, like you tried.
But
It was like,
the way it
I
was said-
didn't try, I won. So
awesome.
yeah, no, we don't. You don't have to raise your
The-
voice.
the
Such
preppiness.
such tall optics. It's like it's kind of like it hurts the ears.
Are there cheerleaders in England?
Yeah, there is. There's a big cheerleading in the University of what's it called? Newcastle.
Oxford.
No, Newcastle. No, Oxford does not have cheerleaders.
So over here we go. HOTTOGO, like maybe like HOTTOGO.
Well, no. Obviously, if you're a cheerleader, you're very peppy and you have a lot of energy and you really cheer on the team. But it's not about like they're screaming. Like
That's
if
what I'm
you're
doing.
a cheerleader, you're screaming.
Right.
You're not.
And they
Your
were
novel
like-
voice doesn't go up so high in the optics. You know what I mean?
Who's excited for Captain America Civil War right now?
I see what you did there, but thank you.
I like Chris Evans.
I like Scarlett
Oh,
Johansson.
he's lovely and charming. Oh, he's so lovely. I
wanna
love him.
Beep him. So
Oh, by the way,
yes.
speaking of which, if I'm gonna give a shout out to fucking Anna Faris right now because I love her podcast.
Oh, Unqualified is brilliant.
Unqualified.
Sorry.
Unqualified with Anna Faris is great, and he's on it, and I learned a lot about his anatomy from himself.
Also,
and it
what
was
he
great.
likes in women, he's more of a butt man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ooh.
We also learned how his
So, Silvana, you got a
package
point
is
right there.
groomed.
I think you have a chance with Chris.
I think-
he's also very single.
My chance is 0.1.
I don't think so. I think your chances are like 8.5.
Whoa.
8.4%
8.5.
out of
So-
100.
Out of 10.
Damn. I'm no.
I think you have a good
I'm
chance.
no Victoria's Secret.
I
I'm
mean,
not even close.
I think if you're in the right place at the right time and he's there and you're there, I think you have a
and
pretty
I have
good
my
chance.
butt out.
No.
Just your butt out, just sticking it out the
I
entire
actually
time.
happen to agree with Jane.
I think that if he sees you, he would
wear
really
pants.
want to approach you.
Just wear white pants for the rest of your life.
I don't like the way you used to talk about yourself. You have an 8.5 chance with Chris Evans out of a
I
10,
guarantee you I
and
don't.
I can assure you that Christopher would be very happy to meet
If
you.
you don't know what Silvana looks like, you should Google her.
And you should add her on
Google her.
Instagram. My cousin
She's
has
also
shown her
on
to me.
our Tastefully Weird Instagram.
Google.
And she shows up on our Snapchat, which we now have.
She's highly attractive.
She's great.
That's coming from a lesbian.
One of my eyes is bigger than
What do you
the
mean? I'm not
What?
lesbian.
You're gay?
other. What?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
You outed me, Jane.
Oh shit. What?
For
He
the.
opened the door.
Christina, you're gay for real?
Yeah, guys,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
an
Oh my
exclusive.
god, I'm so sorry that she outed you like that.
I
Jane,
really-
you're more rude than I thought.
I am truly and deeply sorry. I didn't know they didn't know. Joe knew. She told me.
What a
She's a very good friend.
I'm
We're
one of my
strangers.
best friends.
We don't know,
That's
we don't know Christina very well.
I'm really sorry. I
English
didn't
are supposed to be
know.
proper.
Yeah,
You know?
it's not very proper to out somebody. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Speaking
of
feel
out,
very rubbish right now. I'm really so
Better out than in, they say.
Speaking of out, we will be watching this movie today. Actually, Civil War. Today is when this podcast comes out.
So we'll be watching it later.
Doesn't really make any sense.
This podcast comes out on. We're recording this on Tuesday. It comes out on Thursday, and on Thursday is when we're gonna go see Captain America.
I got that part. I just don't think they're gonna.
Okay, well, whatever.
It.
I'm letting them know that we're watching it at this moment while you are listening to us speak, and then we will have a video up about it. But what other movies are you guys excited about that are coming out pretty soon?
What else is coming out this summer?
X-Men's coming out at the end of the month.
I'm more excited for that than
really
Captain America.
I don't know that I'm excited about it. The graphics and his particular costume for Apocalypse really makes me less than enthused, which is highly upsetting.
Yeah, but Oscar Isaac, though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it because of Oscar.
I'm sorry,
I forgot
he can't
to say
take
he
the
was
brunt of it.
my Thirsty Thursday. I forgot him.
The what?
He was definitely he's my Thirsty Thursday as well.
Oh, he's delish, nutrish.
Mm-hmm.
I watched The Force Awakens again because my nephew wanted to see it. Oh yeah.
This should be Thursday.
Take his little Cuban ass and have a little play
Should we
date.
talk about Thirsty
with your
Thursday
parts.
on here? Maybe this should be where we premiere Thirsty Thursdays.
True, because the podcasts do come out on Thursdays.
I think we should do Thirsty Thursdays on here, like a segment within our podcast.
So I was thinking of doing more segments, but I didn't. Okay, yeah, for the next one.
Today?
So, but we could do Thirsty Thursday just to sign off. I guess. Is there any other movie anybody wants to see?
I'm actually
this summer
looking,
before we go.
The Secret Life of Pets.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, Secret Life of
Which
Pets.
I know we're all
Ghostbusters.
excited.
Nah.
Star Trek Beyond.
Suicide Squad.
I'm not excited for that because you know why? It's the director of Fast and Furious.
Oh God.
It looks like a Fast and Furious movie.
Oh God, no.
However, he did direct Tokyo Drift, which is my favorite one.
Suicide Squad does come out.
Suicide Squad scares me a little bit because of the fact that they're going back to reshoot a lot right now. Like they're heading back to reshoot a lot of scenes because apparently they want to make it quote unquote funnier. And that scares me a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Next year, because that's what it's showing.
Oh no, but no, we're doing this year. I'm not summer.
That's all I got
time. So yeah,
there's a movie that's coming out on next Friday. What's all the list of the ones?
The romantic one with Daenerys.
What's coming out for May 13th?
Emilia Clarke. Yeah, though before something. Oh my God. I really want to see. I want to read that book.
She's super cute.
are there any other movies that you're excited to see? Anthony?
Keanu. I've been dying to watch that.
I
want to. Sorry, I want to see it in like a Cinebistro, so I could just be classy and just eat and have a cocktail while watching that movie.
Me before
because it's a ridiculous movie, and I just want to watch it.
That movie looks hilarious.
I like iPic. You should go to iPic. You've been to iPic, but not the one in North Miami, right?
No, that one just opened. Yeah.
What is an iPic? I've never heard of it.
It's
a
fancy
top tier. It's a fancy.
Yeah, like it has a lounge.
Cinebistro in a sense, and they're like couches basically. The seats, they're huge, and fluffy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can we do that one day?
We can go see Keanu. I mean, I'm not too thrilled about the movie, but you guys seem really excited. I'll go see it with you guys. I like movies, so
the preview looked so fun.
We also have. Let's go to the questions real quick.
Questions.
So the
viewer question.
This is question time. We
got this one from Snapchat. And it is from Bianca.
Woo! Hello, Bianca. Hi, Bianca.
Hey.
All right, so it says.
Hey, Bianca.
Hey, Bianca.
So I'm going to be basic, but I'll ask you on a trending topic. What do you think about the whole Lil' Kim whitening her skin situation and the recent IG pic she posted where she didn't even look like herself anymore? That's not basic. You're not basic, okay? Do you think society is so deep in changing their physical appearance to fit what they think is quotation marks beautiful? What suggestions do you have for people who are struggling with self-esteem issues? What? That's Lil' Kim? Shut up. That's not her.
I haven't seen her. Let me see.
Shut up.
Let me see.
To be
We're
honest,
all
Bianca,
pulling up.
I
hadn't seen it either, so we're pulling it up right now. Miami Heat.
No.
But
We're all
she's
taking a
okay.
moment
Let
to
me
look
just
at
say
this.
one thing. If this is her really changing to look not black,
Does she not have that situation?
she's not trying to be white in a sense because she looks Hispanic.
Yeah, she looks Hispanic shit.
She looks super Hispanic.
Look at
Chong,
these.
do you-
These don't show her black.
You know
She's
what?
very-
Chonga.
The thing is,
Like Hispanic. I'm saying.
does she have that same skin condition that
You're
that
talking
Michael
about John Lego?
Jackson had?
No, he did not have a skin condition. He got burnt,
Wait, let me see.
and then he
Okay,
just
this is
decided
her-
to
this is
change.
Sammy
her-
it.
Sosa.
Look at her years
No,
ago.
I think he had a skin condition.
Oh, he did.
That was her when she first came
I thought
out.
that he burned. When he caught fire.
She was
That
already
was
Pepsi
just-
commercial.
that was
Light
just
skin
his head.
before.
And then he
That was just hair.
Yeah, but I heard it.
Okay, never mind.
Damaged his skin, and then from then on, he started.
Okay, we're currently
Changing.
looking through.
I don't think she.
No, this
I
isn't
don't think
her.
she bleached her skin. I just think she's using a lot of really white concealer because if you look at her hand, it's still
Oh,
very
yeah.
dark. So I just think that somebody.
Well, I mean, look at this. Her
Maybe
face
she's
is plastered
airbrushing
white.
it
Look.
in a lighter tone.
Yeah, I think she's just highlighting
No,
way
but look
too
at
hard.
this picture, the one that she posted on April 24th.
But look at her
But
neck.
she is clearly trying
Look
to
at her
look
neck.
lighter.
But why would you paint yourself so light and then leave the rest of your body dark? Like, I feel like she's
Her face,
always
it's her
wearing long
face.
sleeves. She's always wearing long sleeves. The most that she shows is her boobs and her midriff. Like, that's her MO. Like, that's usually how she dresses.
You know what? If that's how she feels pretty, then that's how she feels pretty. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you can't do what
No,
you
I'm
wanna
not
do to
saying
be-
I'm not saying that she can't do that. Oh my
Oh.
god, no, she can totally do that. It's her life, it's her body. She can do whatever she wants. But I don't think that
Well, I mean, because look at the difference between
she's
this
doing
photo.
it on purpose.
Do you have
feel
the
like.
April 24th photo pulled up?
Yeah.
Look at that one. Look at this one.
Yeah, she's still like her skin tone there.
Exactly. It's
I just
the
think
makeup
it's-
she's currently using.
I just think she's using
Maybe,
a really
yeah.
light makeup and she thinks she looks very pretty in it. And you
Yeah.
know what? Honestly, if you think you look pretty, you
Mm-hmm.
look pretty. I'm not gonna.
what
do I-
bothers me is that she messed up her face. She wasn't.
Yeah, she got
Oh, but
the
that's
plastic
surgery.
surgery.
Oh no! Yeah.
Messed her up.
But
Messed her up a lot.
but she thinks she looks pretty. Let her do her. If you want to wear
You know what?
the grossest, not grossest, I want to say grossest.
Like
if you
Amanda
wanna wear,
Bynes.
if you want,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to wear
I feel
like
like she's just
thin
trying to
pencil
be-
eyebrows and wear fluorescent pink lipstick and you think you look hot like that, you do it, dude, all the way.
She's just trying to be
As long
a
as you're not-
Kardashian.
Yeah, she's
Like
Yeah.
based on
Yeah.
her, I'm looking through her Instagram, and she just wants to be a
She
Kardashian.
is friends with them. I've seen her in a snap. The thing, okay, so the other part of the question is, do you think that society is so deep in changing their physical appearance to fit what they think is beautiful? Yes,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
With the advent of Instagram, we've spoken about this before. Absolutely, and the Kardashians have made it worse. All the makeup industry has made it worse as well. All the makeup industry Instagrams. You follow an account and all they post is like the same girl looks the same. The contour, and then there's like different methods of
The
doing your makeup.
strobing,
It just makes you feel inadequate sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it's a very good thing. I think it's making a lot of girls feel
yeah, the
Like
young
worse.
girls growing up now are growing up with a false image.
My little cousin was looking at makeup videos. Like she's
So is mine.
like 5 years old, looking at makeup videos. That I was like, I follow that person. I looked at that makeup tutorial.
Mine is 10, and she looks at more makeup than I do, and I'm not the girliest girl, but it's a lot. Like
You know, I think we
They
only
both
had it like, oh, that girl's just photoshopped really thin.
yeah.
Oh, that's like a really high
The thing
beauty
is
standard.
that-
girls now are looking at regular girls look like that. So it's not even like
yeah. Instagram,
It's
like
not-
these Instagram
yeah.
famous girls. But it's different. Like for us, we didn't start seeing that and getting
Yeah, I was
like
able to grow
comparing
up fine.
ourselves and having it in our face until we were like late
20s.
teens. Because we grew up without having a cell phone. We were still the generation that played outside.
Yeah.
What we had was magazines, and if we looked at magazines. But when I grew up, I never looked at a magazine.
For
I
me,
never
like,
I was
really-
playing video games.
With social
At Laura
media-
Croft.
Well, I looked at like Teen Beat and things like that, but even then they didn't Photoshop the photos
Oh no,
so much.
no, but they did.
It was more about like gossip, like
Sometimes
Perez
on TV,
Hilton and
Not
stuff
that
like that.
much,
But
though.
I started Yeah, I didn't start seeing this until Instagram, to be honest. That's when it really
Instagram really kicked it off completely.
What do you think, Flady, as a male? Do you like the new look that people are trying to get on their face?
No.
Okay, good.
And then she asked, what suggestions do you have for people who are struggling with self-esteem issues? And have any of you struggled with this in the past?
Oh, yes. Oh.
I struggle with it every day. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think, like, as women, it's just naturally, like, we're never, ever satisfied with the way that we look. And also, because of all the shit that we see.
There's a societal complex that we're never satisfied with the way we look, and you can never get enough of...
it's just that it's never... You're never going to have... You're always going to want to change something. And then once you change that, it's going to be something else. Yep. And
you're gonna find
the trends change, causing you to want to be different again. And that's not always necessarily a bad thing, but...
And maybe the person that you like may not like a certain... Like, they'll say that they like something in women, and you might want to kind of change for that. There's some people that do that.
The only advice that I could really give you as in self-esteem and helping you is get to know yourself. That helped me a lot. This is me personally. I really got to know myself, and I learned what is good about me and what I can't change. And what I can't change, there's nothing I could do about it. But what I can change, I work for it. So if I want to change something about myself that is realistic, that is achievable, you know, you work for it, and you try to, and you do every day a little bit to help yourself. But don't guide yourself on these people that you see on the internet, because maybe they're changing themselves, but you don't know how they're doing it.
It's only
and you don't want to want to follow bad examples. If you have an idol, follow an idol that you know is
they make a difference.
Are making a difference within themselves. Like, they're not causing huge, like, body changes to achieve something that is unrealistic.
Unattainable. Well, I mean, there's also the side that you're allowed to do with your body as you wish. If you want to...
I'm on that side.
If you want to get tattoos, if you want to... enlarge your breast, if you want to get a larger butt, if you want to extend your earlobe.
But that falls into the part of, if it's possible for you, you can go there and work for it and do it. If you feel that you need to have a bigger this or a smaller that or a slimmer this to make you feel, and you know that it's going to make you feel pretty because you need that, or because you know that it's going to make you happy, then 100% do that. But don't do it because this person's going to like me, or because these people are going to follow me, and these people are going to admire me. Like, that is not the way to do it. Some people do seek
that validation, and I think that, like, those injections that girls get on their lips, that's expensive, and you have to keep that up. So I don't know, like, those things are unattainable to me. If you're like a middle class girl and like you just feel worse because you feel like you're never gonna be able to get any of that shit, so you just feel worse about it.
I don't
just remember that
don't never understand the lip thing. I just don't get it.
I get it. I understand that people are just not happy with how thin it is, or when they smile, it's a thin line. Like, I understand it, but if they need that to make them happy, then go for it. But just know that you are beautiful no matter what. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No matter what you do, no one is going to find you more attractive or least attractive if you change the size of your lips. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If somebody finds you attractive, they find you attractive, no matter what.
I think at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, are you comfortable with yourself? And, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
I find that being comfortable with yourself is attractive.
100%.
But as I work in that body.
Right. And then in regards to like plastic surgery and things like that, like, personally, I'm not for it. Only time I am for it is when it's a health issue and it's something that needs to be done for the better of yourself. But if it's something more for, I mean, sure, it's your body. You could treat it the way you want. And if you think you or know that you want this thing, and go for it, fine. But
and know the
like
precautions.
Exactly. It's also dangerous. You're harming your body. Like, tattoos are dangerous and things like that. But to a certain extent, depending on how they do it. Because if it's done professionally, yes. But I'm saying, but like changing your body have risks to it. You can do it, but just know like there are.
But I mean,
risks.
Walking down the street has a risk.
Yeah, exactly.
have a risk
Everything
of-
has risks, but
yeah, but it's something that you're putting yourself, like you're consciously putting yourself through
exactly.
something.
You're choosing to do that. Like outside risk, like as you're saying, walking through the street, like for the most part, that's on the whole world. Like rather than
okay,
on
but,
you,
at least for me, it's more like if it's something that I want to do,
right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it no matter what.
That's what I'm basically getting to. Like you can do that. That's fine. It's just be aware of what you're doing.
But
you're saying don't do it for someone else. Like,
well, yeah.
It's just never do it for somebody else. Do it for you. No matter what you want to do whatever you want to do because it's your life, your body, your choice. You do whatever you want to do. But do it for you.
Do it for you and make sure that you're doing it educated.
Right.
Yeah, and don't fucking inject silicone in your fucking legs or butts and think you can do it yourself.
And sometimes, like, if you're getting, like, breast implants and stuff, like, there's a danger of rejection.
Now that we're saying Bianca wants any of that.
No, we're just saying in general. She's asking in general.
No, but again, like, if you, at least for me, if you want to go out in a clown, like, wig and some coconut shell bra,
yeah, that's what makes
you
and you are wearing lip liner literally all over your face, writing some words on it and shit, do it. If you think you look hot, nobody else can.
Do it. Take a photo and send it to us, and we'll support you.
But don't expect people to not talk shit. Though.
Don't expect people to not talk shit. Number one, but at the same time,
understand also.
on the
always gonna
same,
talk shit no matter what.
But at the same time, nobody can make you feel bad unless you allow them to make you feel bad.
Or go to South Beach where everyone treats you with
Hell
respect.
Yeah.
Venice Beach or South Beach.
Everyone will treat you with respect.
That's true because everyone else there also looks crazy.
Unless they tell you something and then you can be like, all right, cool, you're happy.
Fuck off.
Guess what? They're probably miserable as hell. All right, guys. So I think that ends and wraps up the podcast for this week. We would have answered more questions, but that question was like a 4-parter. So we'll get to the questions the next week. So please send in your questions, either to our Snapchat, to our Twitter, to our Facebook, or to our Instagram, wherever your little heart desires to send it.
We will answer them very thoroughly.
Yeah, we'll probably go on a tangent, but we want.
We can't even play Never Have I Ever without.
Oh God!
Without
You guys
going
my God.
on tangent.
So
They're terrible
I was
at
trying to
playing Never Have I
participate.
all right, guys, we're trying to.
Nah, it's because y'all got so heart to heart. You guys felt some deep ass shit. You guys couldn't finish it.
without any context.
I know. Okay.
But you were like, oh, but I dropped my pen because.
And then one of us, I'm not gonna say who, but one of us still drank when it's supposed to be making the other people drink. Guys, never have I ever did this, and then she drinks it.
Well, I mean,
Okay. Well.
never mind.
Obviously, it was
Afterwards.
Christina because
No,
she
it
shut
No,
the
it
pen
wasn't.
It wasn't.
I know who it was.
All right, guys. So we'll see you in the next podcast, which will be pretty fun, and I hope you enjoy that as well. Again, let everybody know about our podcast.
Bad Dragon.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Subscribe, like us, share, comment. Love you.